You will never build muscles and get the physique you want if you don't do this one thing I'll be sharing in this video. What's going on, guys? 7 in the morning. I'm super excited for this video. Today I will be showing you the foods that I ate to be able to put on muscle while staying lean, guys. This video has been requested for so many times. I feel like some of you wanted to beat me up for not dropping this video, but listen, this is a much harder video for me to record compared to workout videos. I can just use my tripod. For this video I had to pay someone to come to the store with me just to help me film the video, because I'm walking around picking up different things. I can't just put the camera on the tripod and get that done. That's why it was taking so much time. And also I just want to make the best video I can when it comes to nutrition, guys, because your nutrition is the most important thing. If you're not taking care of your diet, I don't care how many workouts you're doing, I don't care how many of the workout videos you watch, you will not get the most results out of that. So for today I'll be taking you with me, showing you exactly what to buy, because that's the first part. Buying the right foods, bringing that home. Once you do that, you win half the battle, because now you have only good food, healthy foods at your kitchen, and you can't help but eat healthy. The only thing you need to do from that point is to make sure that you're controlling your portion sizes, which I will show you in another video. A full day of eating video will come where I'll show you how I prepare my meals and how I track and measure everything. But for today, we're just doing the first and the most important part, the shopping. You want to go to the store and make sure that you're getting the right options for your goals, guys. Once you do that, again, you win half the battle, because now when you open your fridge or whatever, it's only healthy foods in there, and you can't eat something bad because you did not buy the bad foods. That's the trick. Buy the good food and bring it at home. Does that mean you're only gonna be eating healthy 1000%? I do not believe in that either. I believe that life is a balance, and if you want to be successful with your diet, you have to be flexible with it. You can't always feel like you're forcing yourself and trying so hard to follow this diet. You have to enjoy your diet, and how you enjoy your diet is to allow yourself the freedom to eat certain unhealthy foods, but know when and how much to eat to make sure that it's not ruining your progress. For me, every single day, bro, I eat unhealthy foods that I'm not supposed to be eating, but also I'm supposed to be eating because they help me to be able to continue to eat the good stuff. Because again, if I'm 1000% trying to stick to my diet, I'm gonna go crazy and I'll just lose it, and at some point I'll throw it all away and lose all my progress. It's okay to eat bad, it's okay. You just have to know what you're doing. You have to manage that properly and make it fit into your diet to make sure that you're not ruining your progress. But the trick is, those unhealthy foods that I eat, I do not buy them when I go shopping and keep them in my kitchen, because then it's gonna be so much easier for me to eat that. I leave that where it is, bro. I leave that to the coffee shop, wherever it is. If I go have a coffee, I can have like a cookie or something with my coffee. That's it. But I'm not buying bags of cookies or chips and keeping it in my kitchen, because I know I don't need to be eating that. Those are just like things that I eat to help me be able to stick to my diet, because sometimes you crave for those things, and it's okay, bro. I don't think it's ruining my progress at all, and that's how I've been doing it. I don't like when coaches advise people to be like robots and just eat healthy 1000% of the time, bro. That's not realistic. I will drive to this girl's place, pick her up, and we'll go to the shop and get the shopping, man. Make sure you watch the full video. You've asked so much about the nutrition video. Here it is. Give it a thumbs up if you haven't subscribed already. I mean, you have to subscribe if you're still watching. Anyways, man, I'm out of here, bro. There she is. This girl used to work at one of the gyms where I train at, and she used to help me with my videos, but she resigned from the job and disappeared on me.
Good morning.
Where have you been?
I'm good. How are you? Where are we going?
Good.
We have Lulu.
All right, so here we go. Every time I try to do one of these videos, the secret inside the store tries to stop me. Hopefully today they will give us some peace to get this video, but I always find a way to talk to them, talk to the manager, blah blah blah, make it happen. We are not gonna be stopped, but hopefully they don't even talk to us, because I don't want to deal with that right now. All right, first things first, I'll get one of my favorite things. This is every day. This is something I eat every day for post-workout, and sometimes I have it in the morning. So my post-workout is always Rice Krispies, some really fast carbs, and I mix that with some whey protein. So I would get this. Sometimes instead of this Rice Krispies, I would get where is the next option that I really like as well? I always use the Rice Krispies or this right here, Cocoa Pebbles. This is also rice, by the way. So when I want to have something a little sweeter with my protein for post-workout, I'll do that. So sometimes I'll do like 50 grams of this and 50 grams of that. So that's something I eat every day. It looks like nobody's gonna try to stop us today. I'm happy about that because I don't like the interruption, man. When you come here to film a video and security start getting in the way, man, it sucks. If you don't know yet, bro, just like my workouts are, it's the same approach for my diet. I like to keep everything simple and just get the job done. Like dieting and staying on a diet, it's already hard enough, so I don't want to make that more complex than already it is. I want to make my life simple. So that being said, my go-to source of protein is always some chicken breast right here. So that is what I eat most of the time. So out of 6 meals, 3 of them are chicken breasts, and 1 is a steak, 1 is the Rice Krispies, and 1 is eggs in the morning, usually. But I no longer eat the eggs for now. I took a break from eating eggs, bro. It's been 2 months because I ate some really bad eggs, and for years I just ate a bunch of eggs. And I finally reached the point where, bro, I don't want to see eggs anymore. It just makes me crazy. So I've changed my breakfast from what you saw in the last video. I'll show you what I'm eating right now. For veggies, I like to get some frozen veggies. I don't have to chop anything or nothing like that because it's already nicely cut. So I like to get this, the bag of mixed broccoli, and it's all cut up already, so you don't have to cut anything. It's easier for me because a lot of time, believe it or not, a lot of times I have to remind myself to eat veggies. I can go on for weeks without eating it because I just feel lazy to make them. But when it's already halfway done like that, I can just easily like steam it while I cook my rice or whatever, and it's so much easier for me. So that's what I like to get, always the mixed bag of frozen vegetables. Sometimes instead of buying a steak or any kind of beef, I'll just get some low-fat ground beef. This I really like when I mix it up with the rice, man. It's also really easy and fast to make. I don't have to cut anything, just open this up, mix it up real nice with the spices that I'll be showing you, and I'll mix that with rice. So that's something I like to eat on a daily basis. Besides the ground beef, this is what I eat. This is like one of my meals. I eat 200 grams of that every single day, bro. Every single night I have that. Depending on if I'm trying to put on weight or trying to get more shredded, I'll eat that with some carbs at night, or I'll just eat this and some salad or whatever else without the carbs. Nowadays, since I took a break from eating the eggs, that was my thing. Like I've always knew that, bro, I need to take a break from eating eggs, but what do I replace it with? Basically now for my breakfast, instead of eggs, I'm having oats, Greek yogurt, whey protein, and some blueberries. A nice source of protein I like to keep around is this tuna here. It's really easy. You can just open it up, put it in some rice, and get some really good protein there. Sometimes they have the ones that are mixed up with some beans and whatnot. So I like to keep a few of these at home, just for those days when I want to have a quick meal, I don't have time to cook, maybe I forgot to cook or something. Really good option. Look guys, of course, you want to put on some muscle, you're gonna need them carbs, bro. You're gonna need some rice. That's my go-to for carbs. And this specific brand right here, this is my favorite. I've tried all kinds of rice, bro, but this is my favorite right here. Thank God they have kind of a promotion on it today. Even though rice is really cheap, but yeah, who doesn't want some discount? This is my go-to rice, bro. So I make all my chicken in the air fryer. Of course, I put some oil in it to make sure it's not too dry, and I always use olive oil. So some healthy parts as well. When I used to eat the eggs, I also made them with this, but now I really just put this in my chicken or steak, whatever I'm making, a little bit of it to make sure it's soft and without getting dry from the air fryer. This is another thing I add in my oats, because when I used to eat the eggs, I would put like 2 or 3 whole eggs to get some healthy fats, but now I'm not eating the eggs anymore, so I put some peanut butter in my breakfast in the oats just to get some healthy fats from that. when it comes to soft drinks, I drink a lot of Coke Zero, bro. Like, that's my go-to drink. I get to enjoy drinking something sweet without the sugar or the calories. So, Diet Coke, man, you need that. One thing you will never have enough of in Qatar is Greek yogurt, bro. Most of the time, you'll never find it in the store. So, there's no Greek yogurt here. I'll have to get that from another shop. But that's also something I add into my breakfast, usually 100 grams of Greek yogurt to get some extra protein from that. But you need some fruits. Oranges, man, it's one of my favorite things. So I'll get that. Sometimes you just want to eat something, and if all you have is a bunch of cookies and chips at your kitchen, that's what you're gonna eat. But if you buy the good options and keep them around, now you already help yourself, because you can't be eating the bad options because they're not there. You see? You have to work with yourself. Make life easy for yourself, or easier. Of course, bananas too. Always keep some bananas, bro. You're about to head to the gym. You don't really have time to have a meal, because if you eat a meal, you need to wait a little bit before it digests for you to be able to work out. You can have a quick banana, bro, on your way to the gym. Some good carbs to fuel that workout, and you don't have to sit around and wait for it to digest. Apples. For my carbs, I also eat some sweet potatoes. Easy, I can just bake that real quick. Time to check out, bro. Gains are expensive. Gains are expensive, bro. It's a real investment. That goes into what makes it impressive once you get that physique and people respect it, because it's not just the effort you put in the gym and the discipline, but also you put your money on it. You put your money where your mouth is. Plastic bag. That's why you can't be just letting this, you can't be just let me not say that. That's it, bro. 710 reals, that's like $200. For a lot of you guys, maybe that's a lot. And for a lot of you, maybe you spend that on a meal or on a drink. It all depends on where you are in life. But if you're thinking, oh, that's a lot for me to spend, like me, so the girl with me right now, she's saying, oh, I spent 200 for a whole month grocery shopping. So this is not obviously my whole month groceries. Some of this will be like 2-3 days. A lot of it would maybe last for a week. But the point I'm trying to make is, wherever you are right now financially, do not make excuses. Like, you guys know my story, bro. There was a time I barely had any food to eat, and I would definitely not spend that much on food because I couldn't afford to. But I still worked out and do the best that I could. And those were very important days, actually, because it taught me how to eat on a diet, on a budget, and just how to work with what I have. So don't make excuses and say, oh, I don't have money for this, I don't have money for that. The fact that you don't have money right now should be enough motivation for you to work hard on yourself to get to a point where you're making money to be able to buy the necessities like food, bro. So don't make any excuses. Wherever you are, work with what you have, do the best you can. If you have to find cheaper places to shop at, do that. Whatever you have to do, bro. The only thing we are not accepting is to say, oh, I can't because this, because that. Because once you start doing that, you will stay in that situation forever. And we are not trying to stay in a situation we don't like forever. I hope you guys like the video. Give it a thumbs up. The next video I'll show you exactly how I prepare my meals, how I track everything with calories and macros and all that stuff. But this right here is the first and most important part, because now once you get that at home, you can't help but eat right because you have only good options around you. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.